thank God I remembered, huh? Because other day I mean, all right. So now sound is recording, so at least we'll have a backup. Just 5 7 minutes must have gone by. That's it. 10 minutes, right? That should be okay. So should I explain you the whole setup, or you are fine with it? Tell me. Are you? If you guys are okay, you know, no need to repeat. So I'll tell you my the five traits that I have, right? Five traits that I have, and since we're going to be majorly trading in equity, we can only buy in equity, right? We can't sell in equity. Even if you want to sell, it has to be intraday, right? If you want to sell, it has to be intraday, right? Just a sec. Hello? I am in the class right now. Please tell me. So call me after 2 o'clock. Huh? All right, thanks. So the three, let me write down three buying setups, right? What are those three buying setups? The first one is trade from the bottom, right? The second one is trade of support. Trade of support. Next one is 200 DMA breakout. Right? And there are two selling setups, right? Market works in both the direction, right? So market works in both the direction. That means when the market is, you know, uh, high, very very high, like right now market is very high, be ready with these stocks which will be on the sell side. So what are those stocks? The trade from the top, and the second one is trade of resistance. So what are these setups? Once again, let's talk about it. So trade from the bottom, when a stock has fallen down enough, right, what will happen? It has to have some kind of a profit booking, isn't it? It's never possible that a stock is just going up and up and up, right? So, or stock is going down, 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 right? There is an intrinsic value. See, आप carry forward में stop loss नहीं लगा सकते. If you carry your position from today to tomorrow, huh? You can't sell in cash. You can sell in intraday cash sell कर सकते हो, but intraday में आप cash selling कर सकते हो, but अगर आपको कैरी फॉरवर्ड करना हो तो कैश में आप सेल नहीं कर सकते हो. यू कैन ओनली सेल इन फ्यूचर्स एंड यू कैन ओनली टेक द पुट्स, राइट? दैट इज व्हाट यू कैन डू, right? And you cannot have a stop loss which you can carry forward for tomorrow. You can't do that. You have to have a stop loss. Day stop loss hota hai, right? It's an intraday stop loss. Stop loss is always intraday. Stop loss is never carry forward. You can't carry it forward. Okay, so you can't carry forward your stop loss. So that is, अगर ऐसा हो जाएगा तो सारी दुनिया ही change हो जाएगी. Nobody will ever have profits and nobody will ever have losses. That is one thing I can assure you, right? So you can't carry forward your stop losses. You have to put day in and day out basis. Like today, if you have some, you will put it today for today's this thing. Huh. How do you put in the stop loss? So you will see, agar what I do, I mean, I'll tell you how do you trade. देखो, there are many ways. अगर आपने जैसे हिंडाल्को की पोजीशन ले ली है, लेट्स से हमने हिंडाल्को की पोजीशन ले ली है, ठीक है, हमको पता है कि हिंडाल्को को नीचे जाना है. किस दिन लिया हमने? इस दिन लिया 9th को हमने इसमें पोजीशन क्रिएट की है. नाउ लेट्स से there is a very good news comes into Hindalco, because this setup can only be destroyed by a good news, right? Nothing else can destroy it. लेट्स से जो भी इसके ऊपर हिंडाल्को के ऊपर जो भी टैक्सेस थे या ड्यूटी थी या एक्साइज वट एवर इट वॉज, that has been removed, right? A very very good news has come into metal sector. So what will happen, this stock will bounce back from here. I am in a short position, stock has bounced back. Now what do I do? How do I prevent my how will I save myself? So I will teach you how can you save yourself. For that you have to hedge your position, right? How do you hedge your positions? I will tell you, I'll teach you later on. But you have to never have a naked, you know, future lot. Because naked future lot means unlimited losses, almost like unlimited losses. All your money will become zero, right? So never leave it open, never leave your futures position open. Now today again there is an opportunity of shorting in Hindalco 100%. Why? Because Nifty is at the peak, right? And Hindalco is taking a resistance, and we know from the beginning that Hindalco is, for us, see here, it is taking a resistance from R1. When will our trade for today confirm? When it goes below this pivot point, right? 268.5 below this, 100% your trade will be confirmed, right? So what I'm trying to tell you, that so you have to hedge your positions in futures, right? And that is why there is no stop loss in the market. A very very good sign that the market, Hindalco is planning to go down. The moment this green candle turns into a red one, it will be almost our opportunity to enter into Hindalco, right? But it should be combined with Nifty. Nifty should also have some kind of a profit booking coming into it. ऑल राइट, अगर ऐसा होता है तो बहुत अच्छा ट्रेड बनेगा हिंडाल्को का, राइट? यू कैन, अच्छा, सम आई वाज लुकिंग इनटू इट, आप लोगों के कमेंट्स की, कोई समबडी वाज आस्किंग कैसे 4 ग्राफ्स लगाएं. तो यू गो इनटू डिस्प्ले, ये ज़ेरोदा का प्लेटफॉर्म है. गो इनटू डिस्प्ले and you go to multiple charts. You have to have one thing that you probably nobody told you was, you have to have kite 3 version, right? You can't, it's not for the normal, you know, kite platform. You have to go to the kite 3 and go to their beta version, you know, like I'll tell you here, open it here and go to their beta version, right? You have to go to, not this one, I mean you'll have to somewhere log in. ये तो कमेंट वगैरह का है. here beta, okay, this is also, but I log in from one of their kite beta version only. Somewhere here you can sign in, you know, like kite beta, kite 3 version, you can log in. I think I've got it into here or somewhere. Here, yeah, this is where I log in into. It says kite 3.0 beta version. This is where you can log in, right? This is where you can log in. All right. So this is where it has taken to my platform only. So this is Nifty. All right. So you have to have kite 3, not the normal kite version. It's the kite 3 version that you have to have. All right. So any doubt or anything that you have till what you have studied? Few screeners, we will suggest you. You don't worry about it. I'm going to tell you everything, right? Everything we will tell you. So let's quickly decide about it. Trade from the bottom, right? Trade from the bottom means when a stock has bottomed out. Let me draw chota chota so that you can see it here. Trade from the bottom is like that, right? This is where, you know, you will, what will you see here? 3 conditions that you have to see. RSI should cross over from bottom to top. MACD, RSI should go above 40 or above 60. MACD should cross from bottom to top, and there should be a bullish engulfing candle which pierces this and leaves the 10 moving average, right? Trade of support, it should take a support from 50 moving average or 200 moving average, whichever it is, one of them it has to take a support and go from there. And if it is supported by a tweezer bottom or any other candlestick pattern or bullish engulfing or bullish harami, nothing like it. 200 EMA breakout, and it means that the stock is breaking on the 200 moving average, right? Trade from the top, a stock which is going up, 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 there will be a point where people will think now we can book the profits. So that forms the trade of top that you've seen in Hindalco. Then you have trade of resistance, a stock which has gone up, came down, but then suddenly it feels no, 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 there are buyers, bring it down here, and then again it takes a resistance and goes down. I will show you example of all of them one after the other so that you can understand, right? All the trades that I've talked about, I'm going to show you examples of all of them, right? हाँ मैं नहीं 200 DMA मैं आपको अभी सब explain करूँगी, everything I'm going to explain. हाँ, how to find a stock trade from the bottom is looking challenging out of so many stocks. So I'll tell you reason for that is because right now market is going up and up and up. There are very few stocks which are going down, right? There are very, very few stocks which are going down. So Mahindra Life Sciences, did you see Mahindra Life Sciences? It's really doing well. Abhi right now the issue is with RPG only. Baki Hudson and Mahindra Life Space has done well. All right. All our stocks are doing pretty good otherwise. Okay, so how do you now let me explain you one after the other. Do you want me, what do we do? Should we check your homework first quickly and then go ahead, or what do we do? Tell me, how do you want to go about it? You want me to check the homework first? Okay. New session. See, all the parameters of top and bottom trade including RSI MACD candlestick pattern. See, RSI MACD कोई change नहीं हो रहा है, जो मैं लगाती हूँ same है, right? What is the trade from the top? Let me show you Hindalco again, right? This is a trade from the top, right? This is a trade from the top. What does it mean? Now it is, we have to predict the future, right? Now see, there is a fight going on. Can you see the fight? I like this fight. You know, somebody will give up. Either the bears will give up or the bulls will give up. See, there is a huge fight happening. Huh? This is a pressure candle. So now here, what's happening? How do you decide the trade from the top? So here, market is going up and up and up, and this is bearish engulfing, right? It is the first indication that the market is planning to go down. And then when the candlestick go below the 10 moving average, MACD crosses over RSI. I'm not changing any setting. Same setting as I have been using all throughout, which I told you in the second day, third day. Same setting which I use in my YouTube channel. Exactly same setting. MACD default setting, RSI, I changed overbought at 60, oversold at 40. And this is a trade from the top, right? Market is about to fall. Then trade from the bottom. This is the trade from the bottom, right? MACD crossover, RSI should go above 40. So quick succession में 40 से ऊपर जानी चाहिए और फिर 60 से ऊपर जानी चाहिए, दोनों होना चाहिए. यहाँ पे क्या होना चाहिए? 60 से नीचे जाना चाहिए और quickly it should go below 40. Between 40 and 60, there is nothing much which is happening in the trade. Remember that, right? But suppose, I mean, there are very, very fine nuances that you have to understand. See here, this is the support, trade of support. Can you see this trade of support? It's taking a support on pivot point, moving averages taking a turn, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and a very, very good signal here. RSI itself is taking a support on 40, right? That's again a very, very good signal that the stock is planning to go up. So MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and this is a good signal stock is planning to go up, right? So this was a trade of support. You can see this. This is a trade of top. This is the trade of bottom. This is the trade of top in the process, in the making, right? Let me show you trade of resistance. See, this was a good support. This was a good support trade. Trade of good, a very, very good support. When moving average take a support, that forms an excellent trade, right? This is a trade of resistance. Now, can you tell me what is so special about this trade? Those who are looking at it, please tell me what is so special about it. I am reading your answers only. Tell me on the dashboard what is so special about this particular trade. Why should I trade? There are billion of things out here that I can see. You have to give me at least 5 reasons. MACD crossover, RSI taking a resistance. RSI is not coming down, but RSI is refusing to go up, right? Where is evening star? No evening star. I'm asking you something that you're missing out. I really want you to. Yes, this is some, but Mohit has written something that I want to read out. Mohit has written something. कहाँ चला गया आपका आंसर? कहाँ चला गया आपका आंसर? ओके, bearish engulfing, double top. Hurry, that's the right thing. Double top and Marubozu candle. An MACD crossover, RSI crossover, RSI taking resistance. This is a very, very sure shot confirmed trade. Will you all trust it? कितने मैं आपको इसमें से reasons बताऊं कि मैं इस trade को कभी भी नहीं छोड़ती. Double top, right? That's one reason. Then this Marubozu candle and resistance from 200 moving average, resistance of 50 moving average with 200 moving average, this 50 moving average, and both the moving averages below 200 moving average. There are billion of things that this particular stock has at this setup, right? Let's see छोटा करके देखते हैं कहाँ जाता है ये स्टॉक, कहाँ से कहाँ तक गिरेगा, यहाँ से यहाँ तक गिरेगा. Imagine this is the downfall this stock has had. Huge, humongous. The more confirmed, like more you see the more confirmations. Believe it that the stock is going to have a wonderful fall, a wonderful rise. Now let's write down one after the other. First is resistance from the 200 EMA, double top, Marubozu candles, bearish engulfing twice, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and I'm 100% sure its option chain will also tell you the same thing, right? Option chain will also tell you the same thing. This was a beautiful trade, right? And after that, every time it comes to a resistance, sell it. Resistance, resistance, and then trade from the bottom, right? Does it make sense? In one trade only, we can see all the trades, all the possible 4-5 setups that we have. This is basically trade from the bottom. Why is it a good trade from the bottom? Tell me. Why is this a good trade from the bottom? Why do you think it's a good trade from the bottom? Yes, 200 DMA support. Moving average is taking a support on 200 moving DMA. That means it's a good trade from the bottom. Yes, 10 moving average plus the candlesticks also taking support on this. That makes it a good trade. Alright, so this was a good trade of, see, these points and future stocks are huge. They are huge. Tell me, why is this a good trade? Why is this a good trade? Let me remove pivot points. Why is this a good trade? This one. Here. At this point, why should I enter at this point? At this point. Moving average, 50 moving average is taking a support, huge support. And from here to here, this momentum you will get. For a future stock, if you've identified this is going to transform your life. You need to buy 1 lot or 2 lot or 3 lot or 100 lots. Just imagine the kind of profits you will get, right? So कहाँ से शुरू हुआ 114 and कहाँ तक गया है 200 तक गया है, right? 80 points ले लेते हैं broadly. 80 points का मतलब है 18 and ये double top बन रहा है उसके बाद. So definitely bearish engulfing and double top. So price and then tweezer top. You can see here tweezer top and you can see here tweezer top. and then MACD RSI crossover, short it, sell it, right? So how much is 80 into 350? You can just imagine how much will it be. How much money will this be? If you have confirmation, you can earn this kind of money from one trade, right? Only spend your time in searching. Once you have found, you can just, it's 2,80,000 rupees, just an investment of about 70,000-80,000 rupees, or little 1 lakh rupees. You double it. And time period also you can get to see here how much time period you need, starting from February, and this time period is February to 1st of August. That is the time period, right? This is what it gives you. Oh, RPG has gone down. Mm-hmm. Okay. So April, was it April? Okay, maybe I missed it. Huh. It must have been April, huh? So this is how your identification will make a difference to your trading, right? And there are, I'm gonna do, I told you कि निफ्टी पुट को केवल हमको एवरेज करना है. That's the only thing we can do. If you want whatever quantity you have previously, you can average it at this point. Your cost will come down the moment Nifty falls 100 points, which I think will definitely be probable. At least another 2 weeks के अंदर definitely your profits will become huge. That's the only thing we can do about Nifty put, or otherwise book the loss. That's the only possibility. But I feel you can average it. You can average it. Wait for the end of the day. If it, I mean, we'll get to see from here 15 minutes what's happening. Wait for it to come down, MACD RSI to cross. If it comes down, average it. Buy, if you have 10 lots, buy another 10 lots, and then your average will become much lesser. It'll come down to about, say, 40 or 45 rupees, and then moment it falls, you will be in profit. That is Prabhu's strategy, and he works on this, on Nifty like this only, and always profitable. Always profitable, right? So I don't work like that. I don't average because I don't feel like doing all those things. I believe I don't do it, but he does it like this, and he always is in profit. Okay, so now tell me, what do I do now? आप आपको सेटअप समझ में आ गया क्या करना है हमको? हाँ, नहीं, अभी ट्रेड नहीं है निफ्टी में कोई. हाँ, आई एम चेकिंग होमवर्क. अभी कोई ट्रेड नहीं है निफ्टी में. निफ्टी में ट्रेड कब बनेगा? जब हमारा रूल वही है, सेम रूल है कि कप शेप फॉर्मेशन होना चाहिए, MACD क्रॉसओवर, RSI क्रॉसओवर, एंड बट दिस कुड बी अ ट्रेड. लेट्स डू इट्स ऑप्शन चेन. यू नो, दैट विल गिव मी a bit more clarity what's happening in the Nifty. So there is a huge barrier at 10,700, right? And there is very less call writing, right? Put writing, sorry. Put writing is not there, means good probability of it to fall until what level? 10,600 तक गिरने के अच्छे chances है, right? So I think it could be, what could be, according to me, what could be our strategy, right? Those who have bought the puts, if it goes below, if it breaks this pivot point and it comes below 10 moving average, MACD RSI crossover, you can average, you can reduce your cost price by some amount, by good amount, 50%. So wait for that opportunity. When it bounces little back and then comes back, forms a cup shape, maybe after around 130 you will get that opportunity. Wait for it to break this support, right? Once it breaks the support, then only you can average your this thing and go ahead with it. Okay, so that could be my strategy on Nifty today, because I'm telling you option chain से देखिए यही लग रहा है कि 10,700 से ऊपर नहीं जा रहा है, and there is less put writing, right? Less put writing happening over here. So it's in a tight range today, and if it, I mean, this candle will be a tiny candle today. So confirmation will only come. That choice you can make, 10,500, 10,600, depending upon how much investment you want to do, you can do it, right? You can definitely do it. Okay, so let's go to the homework quickly. There are lots of people who have sent now. So let me, because I don't want to, because homework will give you a lot of insight. You know, how do you think and how do I think? Both of us are matching or not. That matters a lot. We have to think in the same way, in the same direction at the same time. So, 100%, I'm going to make it 200%. So this is Alice. So this is what have you tried to tell me? See, I only request you guys. अच्छा कुछ लिखा हुआ है आपने. Sorry, my mistake. After a forming morning star and took a support on 200 DMA and stock went up. So this is the morning star and it took a support and went up. Yes. So all, see, support is one aspect, but when you combine it with, you know, any other parameter, like a candlestick pattern, it becomes very, very strong, right? So here also you see double bottom bhi ban gaya. Can you see this double bottom? Can you see the double bottom? ये जो double bottom बन रहा है आप देख रहे हो? एक सेकंड में पेन लेके दिखाती हूँ आपको. ये double bottom. You can see this double bottom and support on 200 moving average. Indication that the stock definitely plans to go up and go up massively. You can see from here it must have had a good run up. Alright, again this is a support, right? What does it say? Took a support at 50 and after that it started flying. So see, अब ये है, ये हमने trade किया हुआ है. I'll take you to the platform. We have taken calls of Hindalco at that time. I mean those who have worked with me, traded with me, I don't know whether Yasin doesn't trade in options, but those who trade, we've done this trade. Here. Now see here. This place, right? This place we have bought Hindalco puts. And we bought it about 2 rupees or 3 rupees and people sold it at 14 rupees. That was the multiplication we did. That was the multiplication we did. Now what was our criteria and why did we enter into it? MACD crossover, and this was October beginning if I remember correctly. ठीक है? 5th October है. We have good about 15 days to expiry. So we were sure about that. MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and these were the candles forming. Now if anybody looks with the naked eye, it looks there is nothing happening in this stock, right? You will not enter into it. Why? Because there are no volumes. So whenever the volume squeeze takes place and the stock is on a support and MACD RSI crossover, and we this is where we actually enter into the stock, because squeeze means there is something big about to happen, and this was the run up this particular stock had in this duration. I'm telling you, देखो अभी मैंने आपको stock नहीं दिखाया. I'm telling you around this time we did 3 trades. I'll show you those 3 trades. Coal India and Kotak Mahindra also. You remember this date is what? October na? October month only I'm telling you we did the similar trades. Come to the October month. See here. This is where we traded. Can you see? At the bottom you can see 5th of October. We did this trade of support, right? I'll show you Coal India also. People minted money in these 3 calls. Here. This was a trade of support we took. This was a trade of, आप सबकी डेट देख लो. आपके पास ये end of September है. First we did this trade, then we did Hindalco, then we did Kotak Mahindra Bank. Because usually what happens, market moves in the similar way. At least Nifty 50 future stocks move in the similar way. So we got first Coal India, then we got Hindalco, then we got Kotak Mahindra Bank, right? And all 3 of them have given us huge profit. And then we did also trade in HDFC Bank. HDFC trade also I'll show you here. So we entered somewhere here. This is also October. You can see at the bottom date. We actually entered on this particular day, which is the 10th of October, right? Next day it went down. Did you see this red candle? But we did not exit our position. You know, हमने ली थी call कुछ 10 rupees पे, its value became 2 rupees or 3 rupees. We did not exit. Why? Because there was a support at the bottom. And next day onwards, this was the run up it gave. It became 34 rupees. We averaged it at this point because market can turn any direction anytime. So we bought the call at this place where it was taking a support. MACD RSI, RSI was taking a support. We entered here, but actually stock went down next day, and everybody was in panic. What will happen? What will happen? But I told them, hold it, don't exit. This is where it took support, and this is how it flew, right? So support, if now you ask me what are the weightage that you want to give it to each of the trades, the highest weightage that I will give is to the support and the resistance trade, 100%, right? I would say these trades, rather I would say 95 to, see, there is nothing in stock market 100%, so 95 to 98%, this is the weightage I will give it to here. Support and the resistance, these are two my favorites. Resistance, let me just clear it, I've messed it up. If you ask me, these two are my favorite setups, right? What weightage will I give it? I will give 95% to 98%. This is what I will give it, right? This is the consistency of these two setups. And if you ask me what is the consistency of trade from the top and the bottom, I'll give it 85 to 90%. 85 to 90%, right? Because what happens, these setups do get spoiled sometime if there is a news, right? These setups get spoiled when there is a news. When are these setup formed? Support and the resistance, they are formed when there is a news which has already taken place, right? Suppose a stock is going down, 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 and a good news comes up. It takes a support or it takes a resistance, means 100% it will go up. Why? Because that reaction will be due to news. I'll show you many multiple setups that I've given you for the trades of support, because what happens, those form only when the news has come in the market, right? I'm going to show you in a minute. One of the example is JBMA, and the other one is HEG, Graphite India, JBMA, HEG, Himadri, Dinora. These are 5 examples which are based on news. Okay, if you ask me to give the percentage, so bottom and the trade from the top. Why? Because they don't form because of news. They form because they reach their exhaustive places. मतलब वो चलते चलते थक गए हैं एक डायरेक्शन में, इसलिए फॉर्म होते हैं. बट व्हाट इज द इशू विद दीज ट्रेड्स कि अगर सपोज कोई न्यूज़ आ जाती है ना, देन स्टॉक गोज अगेंस्ट यू. दैट्स द ओनली इशू आई हैव विद देम, राइट? अच्छा, you know it. Karan knows about it. Okay, okay. I mean, I do discuss whatever I do, or I usually, because that's what I make video every day. So जो किया है, नहीं, I don't trade in straddle and all. I don't understand them actually. That's the problem, Nanak. I don't know. I'm going to teach you everything. I'm going to teach you everything. You have to give me time. Bus. Hudson is up. Yes, Hudson is up. Mahindra Lifespace is up, but RPG is down. You know, see, I have also taken chota few stocks because I wanted to see how is the performance. So this is Hudson Agro. कितने स्टॉक लिए मैंने? I think एक स्टॉक लिया कि 5 लिए? 5 लिए शायद. 5 स्टॉक्स लिए है ना? 35 rupees up, मतलब. And then Mahindra Lifespaces is up. I've taken 4 stocks, 56 rupees up. RPG is down. RPG is only challenging right now. That's the only thing. If you want, we can exit it also. I'm going to teach you everything. Don't worry. I'm going slowly everywhere. थोड़ा सा डाइवर्ट हो जाते हैं हम लोग, ताकि थोड़ा सा आप लोगों को भी मेंटल ब्रेकअप मिल जाए और मुझे भी थोड़ा सा, ठीक है? So these are 5 setups. All right. Let me, before I go on anywhere, I want to show you the stocks that I have done based on, support. let me show you. JBMA, right? JBMA I did with that. It was based on news, but news के साथ support ले रहा था. That kind of added to its feather. You know, like here. This was the place where I gave it. Right? Exactly this place. You have to be observant, you have to be watching, you have to be knowing the trades. This is where I gave it 343, and you want to see where did it go from here to here within few trading session, almost doubled, right? So what was it? I told you ना कि news के बाद होता है ये. This support happens only when the news has come, right? I know. I mean, I'm sure you all are here because you've been watching me on the YouTube, है ना? Yes, but now अब इस बिल्कुल pinpointed हो जाएगा. My teaching will not be anything different than what I do on YouTube, but pinpointed why I do. You will know exactly why I do everything, right? Why my stocks hit the target every day. Why did we do Hudson Agro or Mahindra Life Spaces, right? So वो सब आपको अब पता लग जाएगा. All right. So this support is a very, this is where I gave it. Moving average taking a support. Price was tiny little candle, and then after that it flew. Okay. So this is one stock. Then I have HEG. Then I had HEG also. I'll show you. HEG I gave somewhere here. These were the tiny candles. I think यहाँ पे कहीं दिया हुआ है beginning में. अब तो ये बिल्कुल multi bagger होके कहाँ चला गया है. I had given somewhere here. इस जगह पे दिया था, right? It has broken 200 moving average, right? नहीं, इस जगह नहीं दिया था. इस जगह पे कहीं दिया था. Somewhere, I don't remember its cost. I'll need to check. So it has broken 200 EMA and it has यहाँ पे दिया था इस जगह पे, and it took a support. ये भी नहीं था, ये भी नहीं था, इस जगह पे था, ये जगह थी. मुझे ढूंढना पड़ेगा HEG कहाँ पे दिया था. But see here, it took a support and it was based on a news, and इसके बाद इसने जो flight ली है, it has never returned back to its original position. See here. This is the exponential flight it has taken. So JBMA and HEG, these are the two. Then many stocks I have given to you based on this. Graphite India also I gave like that. Then I gave many stocks I've given like that. But अगर कोई stock आपको support पे मिलता है in futures, right? Future में अगर आपको future means कि उसका future exist करता है, उस stock का future exist करता है, means that's a very good possibility to, that stock has a good possibility to give a good breakout. मतलब उसको हम फिर option में भी ले सकते हैं. We can take that stock in option also. Okay, so how do we find out now these stocks? The question comes to that. Look at Mahindra Life Spaces. Did you see that? कहाँ चला गया ये? Within few minutes कहाँ चला गया? 89 rupees पे आ गया profit, और RPG life कम हो गया. So हमारे winning trades should be bigger and the losing trades should be lesser. अभी इसमें से मैंने 1400-1500 rupees का profit book कर लिया है इसका Lycos का, लगा रखा है उसका application. I mean, I've put this trade on. So this is our BTST trade. Buy, and we will give you very simple way to do BTST. Wait for a while, right? Why Hudson Agro? Let me show you. This was Hudson Agro yesterday. Now can you tell me here right now, why did I give Hudson Agro? You will have to think the way I'm thinking. The way I do, you have to do like that. Tell me why did I give Hudson Agro? I want to hear you guys. मुझे इस पे हाँ pivot break, yeah, और कुछ? Anyone else who can write? Why did I give it? MACD crossover. Let's see here. MACD crossover. See, Hudson Agro मैंने पहले भी बहुत काम किया है Hudson Agro में. We have given it many times and it has never failed us, right? So it's a good stock. All agro stocks are good, right? Because with Modi's policies, agro stock will be in limelight for the next at least 1 or 2 years. So they definitely will be heading up. So one is that there are the 10 moving average taking a support on 50 moving average, MACD crossover RSI, and the volumes that have come yesterday. The volumes that have come yesterday, that made me believe that today the stock is going to open gap up, right? अब now fight चल रही है इसमें, ऊपर जाना है कि नीचे जाना है, right? That fight is going on. So देखते हैं कहाँ जाता है, right? So RPG is the only deceptive right now. So it's not breaking this pivot point. ये pivot point पे हम अपना stop loss लगा के रखेंगे. अगर ये उसको hit कर देता है, उससे एक point नीचे लगा लो आप, right? Pivot point के एक point नीचे लगा लो, and then in case it goes down, fine, we will exit it. क्योंकि वॉल्यूम इंडिकेटर यहाँ से नहीं देखते हम, वॉल्यूम इंडिकेटर कहीं और से देखते हैं. वॉल्यूम ये वाले इंडिकेटर से कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता. लेट मी पुट इट, मैं लगा लेती हूँ कभी कभी वॉल्यूम्स, बट अंडरले लगा लो आप वॉल्यूम्स तो स्पेस कम. सी हियर, ये कल वॉल्यूम्स थे, दीज आर यस्टरडेज वॉल्यूम्स, कैन यू सी? सो दैट वाज मेकिंग मी believe that the stock will be definitely going up. All right, so now comes the 200 DMA breakout. Let me show you a lot of 200 DMA breakout stocks which yesterday I had filtered out also. कल भी मैंने उनको filter out किया था, मैं याद नहीं आ रहा मुझे कौन सा है. Let's see इनमें से कोई है क्या. Why do you think I give TFCI? Look at it. No. Exiting policy I keep telling on YouTube. Convert your candles into Haikanishi candles. Whenever the first doji forms and if after that first red doji forms and after that also it is a red candle, then you exit your trade. Or if you feel stock is really good, then wait for that red candle to go below 10 moving average. That's your exiting policy, right? Convert your one day candle into a Haikanishi candle. And so what was it? It was basically 10 moving average taking a support, pivot point support, and of course I combined it with volume. And second thing, the very important thing, on that day entire hospitality business was up. That day India Hotels was up. That day EIH Hotels was up, Bike Hospitality was up, and this is Tourist Finance Corporation. So since I don't watch TV, I believe that there is a news that has come, and as I told you, support only forms after the news has come, not before. Remember that. That is why, yes, bullish engulfing pattern at the bottom. So support will only form when the news has come in the market already, right? It's not that somebody knows something extra than us, then this support is formed. Okay, so that is why I always stressed Den Network. Okay, it did come in one of my filters. Den Networks, yes, it's definitely good. Pivot point, it's taken a support. It's really looking good. If you've taken it today, I'm sure. In Haikanishi, it's a big green candle. Okay, so see, Haikanishi candle, if I understand, I don't know whether you people know or not, Haikanishi candle comes from the previous day's high plus low. So hold it. Agar abhi green hai to don't worry. You don't need to worry. See, this Haikanishi candle depends upon the previous day candle. So it will take the previous day's low, high, and open close. I think 4 possibilities लेके और उसका एवरेज निकाल के उसको प्लॉट करता है. ये जो ग्रीन पार्ट आप देख रहे हो ना हाइकनिशी कैंडल का, इसका हाई और लो को एवरेज पे खुलता है, इस जगह पे खुलता है. दैट इज व्हाई इवन इफ इट इज रेड, इट विल शो यू अ ग्रीन कैंडल. व्हाई? बिकॉज इट्स बाइंग साइड. Yeah, it'll always start from the midpoint only of the previous day's candle. So it depends upon the previous day candle. That's why you see a green candle, right? But RPG, I am positive and I'm holding it. I have 4 shares or whatever number of shares, 4 shares, so I'm holding it because I want to test my strategy. आज गति भी ठीक हो गया. Trident is the only pain that I have right now. You know, Trident has, I gave it about a month back, but this one is not going up. I don't know for what reason. But in a day, yesterday it was positive, but again today it's negative. Okay, so now we go on to 200 DMA breakout. So let me show you some 200 DMA breakout. Good example, very very good example. I'll show you. Which members have found and they've made money, huge money in that. This was TVS Electronics. How much money they have made? What happened? Why it's not coming here? Here. So this is where members have bought it. This is the 200 DMA breakout, right? Almost 200 DMA breakout. People waited here at this point, right? 182. Every day, all the prices took a support. No, this is not. This is actually a support ka trade. Here was the trade. Sorry, here was the trade. This is where they traded, right? This is where all the values, all the prices. This was a, whenever the moving averages come very close, something very very huge is about to happen. Something very huge is about to happen. Remember that, right? So be alert. But if you combine it with volume, you will get to see what's happening, whether the breakout is coming, in which direction. Let me think about few more stocks. I remember one stock which I have traded is this one, Kotak Mahindra Bank. 200 DMA breakout. This was the 200 DMA breakout. This is 30th of January, right? And this long tail candle, and then support for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. 200 EMA breakout, and this is the run up. This is the run up. Where was it? 758. Where did it reach? 1065 or 74. That's where it reached, right? This is where it has reached. So this is a 200 EMA breakout. All right. Flips carbon. You can see wherever the breakout, 200 EMA breakout happens with the support. See here. Can you see this? Moving average is, tell me special about this particular trade at this point. Write it here. I'm reading your comments. All possibilities that you can think about, tell me. Yes, I was saying all hospitality stocks were going up, so that is why I saw huge volumes coming in here, and Tourist Finance Corporation, and I saw it at support, and that is when I gave it. So what I'm asking you, why was this trade so good of Flips Carbon whenever it was 110 rupees or so? Nobody is writing anything? No, there are. Marubozu candles, 10 moving average, yes, 10 moving average taking a support. Yes, 50 moving average, Marubozu. So, all of it. One is that the stock is consolidating. Somebody was asking yesterday, which Yasin answered nicely. This is consolidation for so many days, starting from 27th of April to 6th of June, 1.5 months. The stock had a very, very narrow range, right? And then on this date, suddenly there are volumes, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, see all the moving averages were very, very close. That means something big is about to happen. Something big is about to happen, right? We don't know which direction. The stock may go down, stock may go up, but we have no idea. So, but the moment MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and this Marubozu candle means stock is planning to go up, right? Stock is planning to go up. देखो अब कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँच गया ये stock, right? This is how you get the multi-bagger stocks. This is how you get the multi-bagger stocks, right? So, how do you find this 200 moving average? I'll teach you the rest of it later on, because I want you to get, you know, tuned with your own eyes. I'm going to tell you. Acha, before I forget, guys, now almost the entire strength is here. There are about 92 people. Tell me, can I keep a class on Sunday as well? Because I was feeling if we do more class, if we do Sunday, actually I have a complete off. Otherwise, usually I do have some meeting or the other. If you all agree with me, then I can keep a class on this Saturday so that we get more trading days. What time do you want? What time? Somebody said not this time. What time suits you? 12 to 2 will suit you? Darshit, you will get the recording na. Even if you don't, I'm not doing anything live on that day. I will teach FI DI activity, right? So, अगर आप नहीं देख पाते हो, let's say some family commitment is there, आप उसकी recording सुन लो, है ना? जो भी आपके, because see, एक क्लास होने से हमको trading days ज़्यादा मिल जाएंगे, and I would like to trade more than I would like to hold my, afternoon 12 to 2 रख लें. Will that suit you all? है ना? जिसको जैसे सपोज यू हैव अ फैमिली कमिटमेंट, तो हम क्या करेंगे कि रिकॉर्डिंग इमीडिएटली within an hour's time you will get the recording on the forum. Watch it, and then it's going to be as good as live, because जो भी मुझे कराना है वो कोई कुछ भी लाइव में उसकी ज़रूरत नहीं है. यू डोंट नीड इट इन द लाइव मार्केट. ठीक है, तो आई एम गोना बी स्केड्यूलिंग अनदर क्लास बट 12 to 2. I'll keep it comfortable for you guys so that you can spend time with your family, have breakfast and take care of them. And then 12 to 2, those who can't, they can watch the video with their convenience. They don't need to worry, right? And also tomorrow you have a class. Tomorrow you have a class with Prabhu. He will teach you fundamentals, but timings he will let you know, right? Oh, there are 55 messages on this. Let me just read. आप लोगों ने इस पे भी भेजा हुआ है काफ़ी कुछ. Dish TV is a trade of resistance. Let's see. Dish TV. इन कॉपर को हटा देते हैं. So, abhi, what I'll teach you, how do you find 200 EMA breakout stocks? You have this is the trade of resistance. You can see clear resistance, right? What a nice resistance today. कहाँ से resistance लग रहा है इसको? See कहाँ से trade बना हमारा? We have it from here, bearish engulfing, right? Then this, and today it has got a huge resistance, right? So if tomorrow's candle also form below here, it's a good resistance. And what can we expect? You can put the pivot points and you can put your targets from there. Somebody was asking how do you decide till what point? So you need to put pivot points, right? So you need to put the pivot points, and you can have your target set. If it crosses this, then this will be the next target. All right. So of course, so I told you the reason why TFCI had a run up today. Uday is asking, need to confirm one thing today, that RSI goes above 60 in daily chart, and at the same time, if it faces the resistance of moving average, RSI. No, RSI is in a different place, right? Its moving averages are here on the price action, whereas right, RSI is a different parameter. It's not overlapping. It's not on the okay. So what I have been told by Prashant, that Sunday is a big festival in Gujarat, so you guys will not like it, right? If it is okay, if it is that way, I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine. You can enjoy with your family. Festivals don't come every day. We can have another extra class whenever you want. Tell me if you guys feel we can have it some other day. है ना? So Mahasankranti is there. Make it Sunday. एक सेकेंड, क्या क्या बोल रहे हो आप लोग? बट आई थिंक आई विल नीड एक्स्ट्रा क्लासेस लाइक इन सी स्कंद. आप देखो, मैं जो लोग बिल्कुल बिल्कुल न्यू है, राइट, जो बिल्कुल न्यू है, जिन्होंने कभी भी स्टॉक मार्केट में काम नहीं किया है, राइट, फॉर यू वॉचिंग डूइंग दिस वन वेबिनार विल नॉट हेल्प. One is that you have to again repeat the entire set of classes, which will be roughly about 20 in number. You have to repeat all of them, right? Second is that we give you that opportunity, you repeat it with the next batch also, right? That we give you complimentary. There is, I mean, this is free for all. So the one which begins in January, you can complimentary do it with us, right? So you don't need to worry. And when I say shout so much on YouTube that my mission is to teach, it simply means it is to teach, right? I will not leave you guys till you understand the market, till you trade correctly, till you generate profit. We are not going to leave, right? So what are people saying? Let me read it. कोई कुछ बोल रहा है, कोई कुछ बोल रहा है, कोई बोल रहा है कि कुछ बोल रहा है, कोई कुछ बोल रहा है. Anytime on working hours, somebody is saying 9 is okay, somebody is saying 12 to 2 is fine, somebody is doing same time is okay, somebody is saying afternoon is okay, right? So what do we do? Should we keep it or should we not keep it? I also take a day off and go out and do some shopping or something, meet some friends after 12, any daytime, any day, any time for learning. This time is convenient. Okay, done. Afternoon. Okay, no problem. How about 11:30? I'm good with anything. I have nothing to do on that day, right? It will be just about 2 hours, not more than that. But multi-bagger, I'm going to just tell you in a minute. 12 is okay. Iris Life Sciences. Yes, Nisar Khan. You can call Mama only. Hi, Mama. What about IRB Infra? अभी देखते हैं उसको. Tin plate, I'll tell you. Pivot points, I'll explain you. How about Reliance Industry में trade to bottom बन रहा है? एक सेकेंड में देखते हैं इसको भी. Recording will be available. Recording, definitely all classes that we do, you will have the recording. And at least everybody, I'm telling you, start taking the trades that I give at about 3:15 or 3:20. Why? Because those will, and analyze. Now you know our trading setup, right? You know our trading setup. What happened to my system? What happened to my system? Why it's hanging? Here. So now see here, you have to analyze every stock that I give you, right? We have given Hudson Agro, we have given Mahindra Life, we have given RPG Life, and I have given Garware Rope also, which I cancelled. And I gave also Periati. Periati had no buyers, so I had to cancel it. So somebody is asking me, how did you give Tin Plate, right? Tin Plate or TWL, जो भी आप पूछ रहे हो मुझसे, Titagarh Wagon. So this was our trade, right? This is a trade. Now see here, this is a multi-bagger, right? This is a multi-bagger, right? Multi-baggers, or what do you say, um, the stocks which are basically monopoly stock do not give you opportunity to enter, right? Easy opportunity आपको नहीं मिलती है. You have to locate that opportunity, and we got it when this took a support. When it went down, it could not fall. One, two, three times it tried to fall, but it didn't go down. The moment it came up, here on the this green candle was formed. Actually, a day before only I knew there are huge volumes that have come into it. I think, I don't know where I gave it. If I remember correctly, I gave it somewhere here 26th, और यहाँ पे कहीं दिया है, इस जगह पे दिया है, right? 19th of December को दिया है. If I'm sure about it, 19th December को दिया है. 19th को ही दिया है. I'm 100% sure. How do I search here if I want to find something? Here, tin plate. So tin plate I gave it on 19th. ना देखो, मुझे सब याद होता है किस दिन मैंने क्या दिया है, कौन सा स्टॉक किस दिन दिया होगा. Looking into my setup, I can tell कि कौन सा दिन मैंने क्या दिया होगा. तो this is the day when I gave tin plate. ठीक है. Why did I give it? Because it once, twice, double bottom it has made, and then volumes के साथ इसने 50 moving average को cross किया है. We gave it at what point did we give it? 267, right? 267 पे हमने इसको दिया है, इस जगह पे दिया है, यहाँ पे कहीं दिया है. उसके बाद ये नीचे भी आ गया है, right? 256 पे भी आ गया है, about 11 points down, but we did not exit it. Why? Because the moving averages, although the stock was coming down, but the moving average was heading up. Moving average was heading up, right? That means stock has all the probability of going up, and it took a support, and this is how it's going up, right? Similarly, which one do you want to know? VIP clothings. VIP clothings also we gave it on 200 moving average breakout. This is a 200 DMA breakout. किस जगह पे दिया था? 53 rupees पे दिया था. If I am sure, I gave it on VIP clothing. So we gave it at 53 point. पहले कभी यहाँ दिया था, exit करके फिर यहाँ दिया था 53.4, right? 1st of December. Let's see 1st of December. 1st of December, we are somewhere, where are we? Here. इस जगह पे है. ये देना है, right? 53 पे दिया था हमने, 53 पे दिया था. I think इसी दिन हमने दिया होगा आपको, जब ये support ले रहा है, and that day only we saw huge volumes coming in. MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and next day only it gave this run up. I'm 100% sure. I remember it very clearly. This was the trade from the bottom, right? It broke all the resistances and went up 1st December. And then after that we didn't exit this trade. Why? Because it's been time and again it's taking support and heading up. That was VIP clothings. So setups are important, but everything that we do has only one parameter, that is volume. So first parameter is volume, second parameter is our setups. If volumes are huge, buying volumes as well as there is called number of stocks, that should be high, and the value of traded value has to be high. These two parameters have to be met. Then our setup has to comply. It has to take a support. I'm telling you, support trades are just outstanding. I have given it a percentage, 95 to 98% they will hit the jackpot. Very rarely it will happen that the stock will go down, right? JVL Agro was a 200 DMA breakout stock. See here, this is a 200. When the averages come very close to each other, something huge is about to happen, right? And if it takes a support, right? You remember JVL Agro, I was on a leave on that day traveling. I have given here, freshly given here, 26th of December, I remember it clearly. 23.75, that was the price. How do I know it's going to go up? Who's telling me that it's going to go up? Can you all write me answers? What is telling me that the stock price is going to go up? Let me remove the pivot points. It makes it very complicated. Look into this setup and tell me what is telling me, who's telling me that the stock price is going to go up. कहाँ चले गए आपके questions? Here. What is telling me that the stock price is going to, नहीं अभी ये मारूबूजा तो बनी नहीं है. अभी रुको, एक काम करते हैं, तब आपको समझ में आएगा. ये दिन है, ठीक है, ये दिन है. अब आप बताओ मुझे, आप कैसे सोचोगे कि ये स्टॉक ऊपर जाने वाला है? आपको कैसे लगेगा पता कि ये स्टॉक ऊपर जाने वाला है? आप क्या चीज़ है जो आपको बताएगी कि ये स्टॉक ऊपर जाएगा? आज मुझे प्रिडिक्ट करना है. अभी तक तो ये स्टॉक नीचे गिरता गिरता आ रहा था. हाउ डू एंड what will predict me that the market, this stock is about to have a bounce? So let me read out what you have written. Can't see screen? अब देख सकते हो आप मेरी स्क्रीन? Is there anybody who's having a problem with the screen? अभी भी प्रॉब्लम है स्क्रीन के साथ? उस समय मैं थोड़ा मूवमेंट कर रही थी इस पे, that's why you couldn't watch my screen. But tell me right now, do you have a problem with the screen? Can you see my screen? I don't hear you guys, anybody writing any answer. You can see ना? ठीक है. हाँ, तो अब मुझे बताओ कि क्या है जो कि मुझे बताएगा कि ये स्टॉक ऊपर जाने वाला है. मुझे सारे आंसर्स चाहिए, बताओ. ये है मेरे पास सेटअप. अब बताओ मुझे क्या क्या पॉसिबिलिटीज़ हैं जो कि मुझे बताएंगी कि ये स्टॉक कल ऊपर जाएगा. Tell me, start from 1, 2, 3 onwards. You have to explain me why should I say that this stock is going to go up tomorrow. First thing, what am I going to see? First thing that I'm going to see is that no consolidation here. सबसे पहले मैं चीज़ देखूंगी, ये सेटअप बाद में आएगा. सबसे पहले मैं देखूंगी वॉल्यूम्स कहाँ पे आ रहे हैं, राइट? My first agenda will be to see where are the volumes, right? If I see the volumes, right, and I get one of them as let's say this stock is कौन सा stock है ये? JVL Agro, हाँ. I saw huge volumes coming in JVL Agro, ठीक है. अब मैंने यहाँ पे इसको लगाया, right? ये कैंडल तो रेड कैंडल बनी हुई है. फिर what do I do? I have to analyze now. Market is very deceptive, very deceptive. Remember that in mind. Candle is red, right? This is 19th only ना? No, मैंने 19th 12 को दिया है. यहाँ पे दिया है, इस जगह पे दिया है. इस यहाँ पे आते हैं जहाँ पे दिया है मैंने, ये जगह 19th को दिया है, ठीक है. अब आप क्या डिसाइफर करोगे इसके बारे में? ये दिन है, ठीक है. मार्केट नीचे गिरती हुई आ रही है. 3 days, 1 2 3 4 5 6 days आई है. प्राइस रिजेक्शन फर्स्ट डे, प्राइस रिजेक्शन सेकेंड डे, प्राइस रिजेक्शन थर्ड डे. जिस दिन ये कैंडल यहाँ पे बन गई ना, 250 मूविंग एवरेज से सपोर्ट लेके ऊपर चली गई, आई एम 100% श्योर स्टॉक इज गोना गो अप. व्हाई? द वॉल्यूम्स हैव कम and this support on 3 days, 1 2 and 3 days, these long tails tell me, start reading your candlestick patterns, right? They should speak to you, they should tell you, you know, like when I look at the stock now, stock tells me that buy me, I'm ready for to have a breakout tomorrow, right? It tells me like that. So you look into these tails tell you that the people are finding this as a very good support price. It's a price rejection at the bottom, right? 200 moving average, 50 moving average, twice it has taken support from the 200 moving average, and today from 50 moving average. What else do you want? You want volume, you want support. Support, I told you, is a very strong pattern, right? And see the प्रॉफिट्स कितने दिन में, 22 रुपीज़ से लेके और यहाँ तक आज ये ऊपर 38 भी लगा दिया इसने. ये यू नो हाउ मच परसेंटेज रिटर्न इज दिस? 55 और 60% रिटर्न. 22 से 38 कितना हो गया? 16 रुपीज़. ऑलमोस्ट 60-70% रिटर्न. Where do you have to read, you have to only learn to read these patterns, that's it. और कुछ नहीं करना है आपको. 72% Mohammed is saying 72% profit in how many days? 1 to 19 से लेके आज आप लगा लो, कौन सी तारीख है आज? 11 तारीख है, 12 तारीख है, right? Not even 1 month, not even 20 trading sessions, right? Somebody, Deepak has booked profit yesterday. Wow, excellent, right? Somebody has written repeatedly, that person writes on my YouTube, why did you not trade in JVL Agro? I said I was traveling. Had I been not traveling, I should have been here. I should have been traded into this, because I almost trade in all the stocks that I tell you guys. I mean, I've taken Lycos, I've taken सब ले रखे हैं. जो आप लोगों को बोलती हूँ वो खुद जरूर लेती हूँ, right? I'm switching completely to in positional trading only, and that to be wait for a, I mean, RPG का देख लेते हैं क्या है. RPG, if it breaks its pivot point, you can exit also, because see, market में कहीं पे profit, कहीं पे loss, right? But losses should be less and profit should be high. तो अभी मेरा क्या loss है? Profits क्या है कल के trades में? 28 rupees and 66 rupees. Loss क्या है? 44 rupees. So in all, I'm in profit. So we can exit it if you want. If you want to hold it, that's fine. So how do we get the 200 DMA breakout? So what you do, simply write 200 DMA. You must have seen one of my video on YouTube, right? I'm going to tell you this, but I'm going to fine tune it. Today your homework will be, abhi I need to check your homework as well. Today I'll tell you what to do. So there are two places that I go for 200 DMA breakout. One of them is NSE guide, and the other is, here you go for a positive breakouts, here you go for the negative breakouts. So go to 200 EMA breakout. These are the stocks which are, this is basically yesterday's list of stocks. These stocks are basically, they have had a 200 EMA breakout. Now what you need to do, you just put all of them one after the other, and one thing that you can do is ignore these penny stocks. ये हटा दो, ये जो भी है Austral, Coke and Project Limited, remove it, right? We don't need it. Then excessively high stocks, you remove it. Even BGR was on my radar yesterday. BGR Energy, you can skip, right? Remove it. We need to do only stocks which are between, let's say, 50 rupees to 500 rupees. Let's keep that our target. Put them one after the other on your radar and see what's happening. There's another way to find out 200 EMA breakout stocks. You go and write down, go to money control. That'll also give you good stocks, stocks with positive breakouts. So here, positive breakouts today, right? These are the stocks that will come to you. Again, remove the penny stocks like Gammon India, remove it. We don't need. Anything which is fundamentally weak, we don't want. ABB India, you want, I mean, these are all reasonable stocks. Even 1400 stock, you can go ahead. We'll buy 2-3 stocks only in that. Put them one after the other on your radar and see what's happening in them, right? If they are crossing the wall, if they are crossing moving averages and crossing to 200 EMA, are they taking a support or not? I mean, check, like, now what is a good setup. Put them one after the other and find out, right? Let's check a one of two. See, this Uttam Galva was yesterday on my radar too, right? I usually what I do when I filter out stocks, I take a, I have a copy in that I'll write down. If possible, I could have shown you today. Uttam Galva was on my radar yesterday. See here, we found it yesterday. It was there. Had we bought it, we would have made it good profit. You know why we did not buy? Because see, this resistance was at the head. I don't want any resistance on my head. You get my point? When I want a stock, it should have a freedom to go up. It should not have a resistance on my head. I don't like resistance on my head. For example, Mahalife. No resistance. These are all supports, right? These are, it will not allow the stock to fall. Similarly, Hudson Agro was a very good trade, right? There is nothing on my head. It has sky as the limit. But if it falls, my stop loss should be very, very close. My stop loss should not be far away. That's something I have to ensure. Okay. So, what do you have to do? You will go to nscguide.com. You get all these stocks, put them one after the other on your radar, and see what's happening. You go to moneycontrol.com, positive breakouts today, and put them one after the other. See Wellspun India. Let's see what's happening in Wellspun India. See, Wellspun India is a beautiful setup. Prabhu, would you like to give it somewhere? Would you like to give it somewhere? See, somebody is writing Wellspun India. Sandeep. Are you not being able to see my screen? Can you all see my screen? All right. How about Wellspun India? How does it look to you? How does it look to you? To me, it looks very good. What's the reason? This long tail means price rejection at the lower levels. Prabhu, would you like to give it anywhere? Ganesh Housing. Let's see Ganesh Housing. और कौन सा time frame है हमारा? 1 day. Never made your time frame less than that. Ganesh Housing. So Ganesh Housing, you know, मुझे लेने में थोड़ी परेशानी होगी. Why? Why will I not take it? See, support का example है, but कहाँ पे support ले रहा है? अगर देखो, it is a good example. It came yesterday or the day before in my screener, but I will not take it. Why? What is my reason? Reason is that one is that so many people trust my trades, right? Where is my stop loss? Let me take up a pen. Where is my stop loss? This is my stop loss is here, right? By any chance, if it breaks this support, it's gonna fall this much at least, right? Do I have a capacity to bear so much of losses? I have about 17,000-18,000 people listening to me, and maybe more often than not trading into it as well. Do you think I'll be able to bear so much of losses for so many people? No. So I will not give it. If I have to give it, I will give it here. This is my point. This is my place, right? This is where I will give the stock. Why? Because the stop losses are close by. Our stop loss has to be very, very close. If your stop loss is, yes, if the stop loss is far away, we will not take that stock because we want to do safe trading. Reddington. Very nice. Very, very nice. Would anybody like to? I definitely feel it's a good stock. I think you guys have been shouting about Reddington for quite many days, and it's a good stock. 1 and 2. Twice today. See, it came up, it came down, took a support, went up, then again it came down, again taking a support. Now it's a good support. Very good findings, you know. Where is Prabhu? Let me just text him first. Reddington and which was the other one? आप लोगों ने भी बताया था Wellspun. Was it Wellspun? Well spun. They both are looking very good. Very, very good. Okay, so these are the places you will get 200 EMA breakout. One is money control, the other is nsc.com, or wherever you feel otherwise you want, you can find out, do that. Right? We will give you a lot more other screeners which will make your life much simpler, which will make your life much more simpler. Right? So just wait for a while, wait for a few days. Maybe in a few days we will give you. Now see, Hindalco is taking a resistance. Hindalco is taking a resistance. I am 100% sure it's not being able to cross the barrier. If you put the pivot point, you will see there is a barrier. It's not being able to cross that. See? It's experiencing a resistance. And if it goes below this pivot point, it definitely will have a fall, quick fall. Okay, which one do you want me to analyze? Mojesco. Mojesco is also very good. I saw it yesterday. Mojesco is good. See, so much work you guys do. मुझे कुछ करने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. Mojesco. M-O. What's the spelling? Mojesco. कहाँ चला गया? Mojesco. Majesco. अच्छा. Majesco. Sorry. Majesco. So Majesco is also fine. You know, हमने ऐसा एक स्टॉक दिया है आपको, कल दिया है, कौन सा इसी पैटर्न पे है वो. I don't know whether we gave it this or one stock we have given which is flying today. I think tin plate or one of those stock, कौन सा था? Some stock which we gave yesterday is like this only. I don't know. एक stock हमने आपको कल दिया है. कौन से दिए हैं? I don't even remember those. But that stock is like this. Tin plate was like this only. Tin plate was like this only. See here? Tin plate was like this only. Can you see the formation? ये ऐसे गया है. Majesco अभी इस जगह पे है. Majesco अभी इसी जगह पे है. इस जगह पे है. Right? You can see. Majesco बिल्कुल ऊपर जाके और जरा सा नीचे आके अब इस जगह पे है. Right? Exactly same scenario which was there when it went up and then थोड़ा सा consolidate हो रहा है. So the moment 10 moving average goes above and it takes a support, we can enter into it. Right? Homework is to find out 200 EMA. Oh, homework need to be checked. Right. Now I'm just doing homework. I'm not doing anything else for you guys. So I've told you how do you find out the 200 EMA breakout. So tomorrow you will have a class with Prabhu. He will teach you fundamentals, right? How do you read the balance sheet? How do you decide that this is a good company or a bad company? So this was price rejection from 200 EMA. Price rejection from 200 EMA. I think यहाँ पे आप बात कर रहे हो इस जगह पे. Price rejection from 200 EMA. This is price rejection from 200 EMA. Very, very nice price rejection. Very nice price rejection. Okay, then we go to Shubham's. Now this is the last part of today. This is very nice support on 200 EMA. And trade from the bottom, 200 EMA support. This is a hugely beautiful trade. What do you say all? I feel it's a very, very nice trade. I mean, so many confirmations. So many confirmations will make it a very beautiful trade. Look at the steep run up. Do you agree with me? Yeah. Next one is resistance. That's also very nice resistance. Very, very nice resistance. Again, a good support. Again, a very good resistance. Excellent. You guys are doing good job. Commendable job. Akil. Very nice support. GTPL. See, GTPL came in one of the screener yesterday. Let's see GTPL. It's little down today if I remember. GTPL Hathaway. So see here, it's just here. See what, let me explain you the state. Whenever there is a huge run up that comes in, there will be a consolidation. Let's say you and me have bought it at this point 157. We would like to sell it at 186. अगर one day में मुझे 15% का profit मिल रहा है, I would like to book it, isn't it? And that is why you see this red candle. But it's a very good support. I'm 100% sure. I think GTPL Hathaway, we will give it. I told Prabhu to keep it on radar. We will give it once it just consolidate a bit more. Maybe if Nifty goes down, it'll come further down, then we will give it. Okay, this is a good trade. One trade that I was remembering right now was, I just forgot. Satin. See, this was another trade I wanted to give yesterday. Once, second time, 200 EMA breakout. Can you see this 200 EMA breakout happening in right now? Just happening. मतलब अभी हो चुका है, but not many points up, right? So this is a good trade. This was a good trade. This is a resistance, and bearish engulfing means confirmation that the stock is going to go down, right? Confirmation that the stock is going to go down. Took a support here, yes, and it has gone up. Very nice support, and you can see it has gone up. Heidelberg. This is again a very good support. Prism Cement. All these stocks are basically, now, they are all running because of news. You know that. So if I have to figure out where is the news coming, I just look into the stocks because I connect better with them. I only look for the stocks which are on the support. If the major sector is, let's say, cement sector, I know there is a news. If the major sector is, let's say, hotel industry, which was about 2-3 days back, I know that there is a news on it, right? So these are resistances, good resistance, clear resistances. Support, very nice support. Tokyo Plast. Do you want to see what's happening in this today? Tokyo Plast. So आज volumes नहीं है इसमें, but I'm 100% sure if volumes come, this will go up. There are no volumes. See here, there are no volumes. Not turnover, not much turnover happening in this today. This is a resistance, right? This is a good resistance. This is a good support. This is a good support, right? Again a good support. Resistance, it has come down. Resistance and come down, resistance come down. It's a purely resist. It has got huge resistance, right? यहाँ से शुरू हुआ, फिर ऊपर गया, फिर resistance cross नहीं कर पा रहा है 200. I've shown many times, Dr. Reddy's trade. Very nice resistance, long duration, 1.5-2 years. See, good consolidation. This I have also seen the trade. Infibeam, and then bouncing back from here. And then again it's heading down. But Infibeam से थोड़ा दूर रहो तो ज़्यादा अच्छा है. This is a operator driven trade, operator driven stock. So here it's a good resistance, good support, again resistance, and again 200 EMA breakout Indigo is having. How many of you are reading Economics Times? Because I was just seeing very nice support, very nice support. NB Ventures. I was reading in some buying house, some research house has given a target for Indigo as 1600 rupees. Good resistance and good support. Yes. Bombay Time. I gave Bombay Time. What value did I give it? अब आप लोगों को सब पता लग गया है कि मैं कहाँ देती हूँ और कब देती हूँ. आई हैव गिवन एट 220. 220 पे दिया था, यहाँ पे कहीं दिया था, इस जगह पे, इस जगह पे 220 इस जगह पे दिया है. लेट्स सी कहाँ दिया है. आई ऑल्सो डोंट रिमेंबर. नहीं आया कुछ भी. Why is it not searching? है ही नहीं. I don't think so यहाँ पे है. If it is not here, then it must be on the rockers. So we gave it. No, I'm sure I have given it. I'm 100% sure. Maybe we've completed this call. So I gave it at 220 rupees. So let me give you one homework. Your homework. If we don't have a class on Sunday, right? Let's say we don't have a class on Sunday. What I want you guys to do is, everybody, this is a compulsory homework. There is no excuse about it. You have to go to my Telegram channel, and we started it in August. You have to write down each and every stock that we have given and write down the reason why I have given. Right? You have to make this list because that will make you see trades clearly. You will fine tune. We have reduced, like you will filter out all the junk. You'll just have the, like it's something like a treasure hunt, right? When you're doing treasure hunt, you're actually looking for the treasure. So this is your treasure here in the form of Stock Pro channel. You have all the stocks, you have to give me the reasons. Everybody will do their own research and post me, right? Post me on the Zoho mail. Nobody is going to put it on the Telegram channel, right? Let everybody do it because this is your research, absolute pure research. There is nothing, you know. I want to know, I want to hear the reasons from you guys why I have given, right? Okay, this is going to be your homework. And if you do it, I'm telling you, nobody can beat you in doing research. Andhra Sugar. What's happened? Andhra Sugar or Andhra Bank? What are you asking me? Andhra Sugar. Stock Pro. Do Stock Pro. Andhra Sugar though is not there. Andhra Sugar is not there. Andhra Bank. Andhra Sugars. Yeah. Andhra Sugars. Yeah, looks good to me. Definitely looks good to me. But जो मेरा criteria ना, I work in the backward direction. I first look for the volume, then I put them in the setup. Right? So setup may resemble each other, but I need volumes. If there are volumes, then I will work, otherwise I will not work. To me, setup comes secondary, first comes the volume. So your research is, we will give you everything. We will give you everything, but pehle I want you to fine tune. Right? Ashoka Leyland has a good future. Has a good future. If you want to keep it for your kids, you can keep it. But trading wise, I'm not saying you can keep it. You can definitely keep it. Right? मुझे मैं पता है इस स्टॉक को कब से ट्रैक कर रही हूँ, जब ये 27 रुपीज़ का होता था. Somewhere here, I've been tracking this stock since 27 rupees, and I used to wonder why this stock is at 27 rupees, and I've traded many times into it. Okay, so what I was telling you, so your homework, did you all write your homework? Let me write, because you all will forget. Your homework is to right, and make an Excel sheet and send me on the Zoho, right? Trade at the rate Tata Global. Why do you want me to check Tata Global? कुछ हो रहा है उसमें? Tata Global Beverages. So see, this is good, but if you ask me right now कुछ हो रहा है तो I don't know. अभी तो ये लाइफ टाइम हाई पे है, राइट. एस्टेक लाइफ साइंसेस, इट हैज़ 200 EMA ब्रेकआउट, वो देखा जा सकता है. एस्टेक लाइफ साइंसेस, एस्टेक लाइफ साइंसेस. सो सी इट हैज़ नाउ, सी टेल मी. अच्छा, ये आपने किसने दिया है मुझे? एस्टेक. करण, करण मुझे बताओ, should we enter into this right now? Do we have an entry right now? No. क्यों? गिरेगा तो कितना गिरेगा नीचे? यहाँ तक गिरेगा 40 points. Are you ready to take so much of stop loss? About 8% का stop loss आप ले लोगे? अगर आप ले लोगे तो ले सकते हो उसको. मैं नहीं लूँगी. मैं कब लूँगी स्टॉक को? जब मुझे यहाँ पे अवेलेबल होगा. अभी हो सकता है इसमें, देखो निफ्टी इज़ ऑन अ लाइफ टाइम हाई, लाइफ टाइम पीक वैल्यूज़, राइट. निफ्टी इज़ ऑन अ लाइफ टाइम पीक वैल्यूज़. डेफिनेटली वॉट एवर सर एंड डन, निफ्टी हैज़ टू करेक्ट. ठीक है. I know now, I'm going to keep it in my radar. Prabhu will teach you how do you put the alerts. He will teach you how to put the alerts. Now we know that this has crossed with volumes, right? Now see, ek cheez karte hain. Look into the entire market now at this point, at this moment. Just look into the market. I don't know how much you can see of my screen. मेरी screen में 500 screens और खुली हुई हैं. देखो, everywhere. This is NTPC, this is Alexei, this is Aztec, this is Moil, this is Bharti Airtel, this is Nifty. Everywhere there is red, means there is a good possibility. Everywhere there is last candle is red, there's a good possibility Nifty may come down, right? So what I would do, I'm not going to enter into Aztec today, but rather I'll keep it on my radar. I'll wait for it to come to 593 और इस जगह पे कहीं पे मिलेगा मुझे, then I will enter into it. But it's a good stock, right? Life sciences, cement and monopoly stocks are my favorite, you know, what do you say, in stocks where I would like to invest. Okay, so कहाँ चला गया सब कुछ, मैंने कहाँ कहाँ कर दिया. Okay, Nifty is going down. Yes, Nifty is going down. Nifty has to go down. There is no option about it. एक बार फिर से देखते हैं. Let's go to option chain and see क्या हो रहा है इसमें. So मैं इसको refresh करती हूँ. So see, this was 448, right? Now it has become 623. Means there is a ceiling at 10,700. It's not going up. Where is the next support? 10,600. This is where the next support is, right? So Nifty may come down, but इसको support मिलेगा 10,600 पे, इस जगह पे. ये Nifty के लिए एक अच्छा support होगा. This is a place where Nifty can get a support. Okay, let me go back to homework and quickly see a few more, because we have another 15 minutes to go. I'm going to keep your questions here. आप लोग मुझसे पूछ सकते हैं कुछ भी. टिन प्लेट आप, मैंने देखो, अब मैं मोहित नहीं चाहती हूँ आप मुझसे पूछो. क्यों? मैंने कितनी बार बोला है कैसे हमको एग्जिट करना है. सी, ये जो ट्रेड्स है ना, इन पे निफ्टी का कोई खास फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, राइट? वाई? बिकॉज दे आर नॉट पार्ट ऑफ निफ्टी 50, राइट? दे आर डिफरेंट. आई टोल्ड यू टू कन्वर्ट इट इनटू हाइकनिशी. And whenever the first doji comes up, you become alert, and the second red candle, just exit it. We will tell you where do you see the volumes, right? Let me go to the mails again. आप लोग independent बनोगे. I'm not going to help you with when to enter, when to exit. That is what I'm trying to teach. Good support trade. Good support trade. Again, a good support trade, because it's taking the support on the pivot point, double bottom, and support on the 50 moving average. Good one. It's a resistance trade here. Bearish engulfing. कहाँ पे बच्चा? ये bearish engulfing थोड़ी है, ये तो bullish engulfing है ना? And bearish engulfing नहीं, bullish engulfing है and taking a support. But I will not do this trade. क्यों नहीं करूँगी मैं trade? बताओ मुझे. Why will I not do this trade? Why will I not do this trade? क्योंकि ऊपर रेजिस्टेंस है. जब तक मुझे ये, आई नीड फ्रीडम. आई डोंट वांट एनी बाउंड्री एट माई ऑन माई हेड ऑलवेज हैंगिंग ऑन कि यहाँ से बाउंस होकर नीचे आ जाएगा स्टॉक. आई डोंट वांट एनीथिंग. आई वांट एब्सोल्यूट empty space on my head so that sky should become the limit. This is a good trade, very good trade. Why? Because this, you want to see what's happening in CDSL. See, CDSL, as I told you, keep it for your kids. आज भी 4% up है ना? If I remember, no, not 4%. So this CDSL trade is good, you know, like because थोड़ा सा निफ्टी में profit booking आ रही है. That is why you see profit booking coming in here. But so we will not want any, you know, like अगर हम resistance का trade ढूंढ रहे हैं तो हमें कोई support नहीं मिलना चाहिए नीचे. और अगर हम ये, this is a good trade, Aban offshore, ये this was on my radar, you know. We did fine, but we, as a rule, you know, neither on rockers nor on stock pro, we never give a future stock. So we did not give it, but this was there. This is a good this was a good research. Now you are all trading the way I trade, almost reaching there. But one last nail has to be, one last thing has to be hammered, which is called the volume. This is a resistance trade from the top. Trade from the top ये वाला है, right? और ये resistance का trade है. Good trade. Hero Motocorp. Let's see what's happening in Hero Motocorp today. See, देखो कितना बढ़िया ट्रेड है. Tell me, would you like to do it or not? Such a nice trade. It's only, you know, that you need to recognize the trade. That's it. Nobody can take away. एक second. Hero Motocorp. Here. अब हम, मुझे इसकी एंट्री बताओ. देखो, मारूबुजे कैंडल, absolute seller, there are no buyers. Let's go to 15 minutes and see what's happening. बताओ कितना खूबसूरत ट्रेड है. What do you say about the beauty of this trade? What do you all say about the beauty of this trade? अभी मैं कोई स्टॉक नहीं बता रही हूँ आपको. मैं पहले मुझे बताओ ये कैसा स्टॉक है. हीरो मोटोकॉर्प कैसा लग रहा है आपको? मैं कोई आरकॉम CDSL कुछ नहीं डिस्कस कर रही हूँ. मुझे ये बताओ ये कैसा लग रहा है आज के दिन अगर आपको इसमें ट्रेड करना होता. Would you like to do it or you would like to wait and do you think it's gambling? Do you think it's a gambling? Do you think it's a you know, you're doing just by fluke you're doing something? No, look at yesterday. Look at yesterday, what a beautiful resistance, right? Look at the day before. Beautiful trade yesterday, beautiful, more beautiful trade today. Absolute red. Yes, in the morning only price rejection. First candle, second candle, when it breaches this pivot point with volumes means heading down and falling incessantly, right? But where do you make your mind? From one day you are ready. Bearish engulfing, MACD, RSI, all you do it. Do trade in the morning, trade in the morning, trade in the morning. ये बन गया ट्रेड आपका. ये ट्रेड आपका ट्रेड फ्रॉम द टॉप बन चुका है. Because of this bearish engulfing, MACD, RSI, our mindset is negative. Why? Because Nifty is at its peak and the stock looks weak, it will just go down, right? I'm going to teach you intraday. What should you buy? Pinky, what do you think we should buy? Sell, yes, sell. We should have sold it in the morning. 15 मिनट की कैंडल में ये देखो, ये जब हमारा फर्स्ट मारूबुजो कैंडल बना, सेकेंड वाला जो था, जैसे ही सेकेंड वाला इसकी सॉलिड कैंडल के नीचे बनता है और वॉल्यूम के साथ पिवट पॉइंट को ब्रेक कर देता है, दिस इज वेयर यू नीड टू एंटर. आई वुड हैव केप्ट माई, लेट मी शो यू व्हाट आई वुड हैव डन. सेल, go to more option, go to the box order and let's say one quantity. I'm just showing it to you. हाँ, अब ये जगह मुझे पता है कि अब इसको नीचे जाना है. I know in my, see actually हमें मॉर्निंग में भी कुछ सोचने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, राइट? यहाँ से जैसे ही सेकेंड कैंडल नीचे बनती है और ये पिवट पॉइंट को क्रॉस करता है, 3718 इज़ माई सेल प्राइस. ठीक है, तो मैं क्या करूँगी, यहाँ पे स्टॉप लॉस लगाऊंगी और 3718 लगाऊंगी यहाँ पे. ठीक है, 3718 और ट्रिगर प्राइस भी सेम होगा, 3718. एंड स्टॉप लॉस कितना होगा मेरा, अगर मैं इसको यहाँ पे कर रही हूँ, ये इसी कैंडल का हाई इज माई स्टॉप लॉस. 3700 रुपये के स्टॉप में 2 रुपये का स्टॉप लॉस इज अ टाइनी स्टॉप लॉस. सो पुट 10 रुपीज़ का टाइम स्टॉप लॉस. एंड टारगेट क्या होगा, कम से कम इस पिवट को ब्रेक करेगा तो नेक्स्ट इट्स दिस इज माई गोना बी 20 पॉइंट्स का मेरा टारगेट होगा, राइट? 20 पॉइंट्स का मेरा टारगेट होगा. एंड मैं जिस भी समय इसको स्पॉट करूँ, इट डजेंट मैटर, आई स्पॉट इट हियर, आई स्पॉट इट हियर, आई स्पॉट इट हियर, यहाँ पे मैं स्पॉट करूँ, मैं एंट्री इस पॉइंट के बाद लूँगी जब ये पिवट पॉइंट को ब्रेक कर देगा. ठीक है, तो पिवट पॉइंट कहाँ पे, 3718. सो आई पुट इट एट 3718. स्टॉप लॉस लगाऊंगी एंड सेल कर दूंगी, राइट? अपने आप जब वो प्राइस क्रॉस करेगा 3718 को, हमारा एग्जीक्यूट हो जाएगा ऑर्डर एंड वी विल 20 पॉइंट्स तो इसने बहुत आराम से दे दिए हैं. ना सी नाउ इट डजेंट मैटर. जब ये वॉल्यूम के साथ पिवट पॉइंट को करेगा ना, फिर ये मूविंग एवरेजेस, जब मैं इंट्राडे ट्रेड करती हूँ ना, आई डोंट पुट मूविंग एवरेजेस. व्हेन आई ट्रेड इंट्राडे आई डोंट पुट मूविंग एवरेजेस. मेरे को चाहिए नहीं होता ये, मेरे को केवल पिवट पॉइंट चाहिए होता है. आई ओनली नीड पिवट पॉइंट्स, राइट? इट्स दिस. मूविंग एवरेजेस आर बेसिकली फॉर positional trades. Intraday I need only pivot points, but I do put them also. Reason for that is because they also give you sometimes support and resistance. So we do it. So I leave it, but my eyes are only tuned to the pivot points. I don't care about these moving averages. Okay, so let's go back. अब टाइम ख़त्म हो रहा है जल्दी से. लेट मी जस्ट सी अ फ्यू मोर ट्रेड्स. दिस इज़ अ गुड ट्रेड ऑफ सपोर्ट. ये ट्रेड फ्रॉम द टॉप, वट एवर दिस लक्स इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स है ना, ट्रेड फ्रॉम सपोर्ट, ट्रेड ऑफ सपोर्ट. इतना आपने कंफ्यूज कर दिया मुझे, देखो कुछ नहीं दिख रहा यहाँ पे. यस, इट इज़ अ ट्रेड ऑफ सपोर्ट. या this is trade of support and this is trade from the top, right? Trade from the top or trade of resistance, whatever. This is Equitas. You know, Equitas was on my radar as well. I really liked it yesterday. I don't know आज क्या इसकी situation है, but कल मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था. But Equitas is again a future stock and as a rule we don't give it any. Look at Equitas. See, it's under pressure. Why? Because it's a future stock and the Nifty is under pressure today, now opening up and then going down. So that is why. Do you see Kiri Industries? ये भी था मेरे radar पे कल, but we didn't give it yesterday. Why? Because आज बड़ा crucial day है. Nifty is little vulnerable, very very high, right? So if it falls, all these stocks will become negative. That's why we didn't give it. I'll teach you. Feature and option will also be taught to you. Don't worry. Voltas is taking a resistance. Is that so? Let me see. See, now whichever stocks have had resistance, voltas, voltas बोल रहे हो आप, वी डील बोल रहे हो, voltas बोल रहे हो, it's taking a support, not resistance. See, Karan, I'm again telling you, 15 minute is not a time frame at all. It's taking a support. आप उल्टा ट्रेड करोगे, देख रहे हो आप, ये सपोर्ट लेके ऊपर जा रहा है. Can you see the bottom, the flat bottom? Only buyers. 15 minutes में it's taking, कहाँ ले रहा है रेजिस्टेंस? ये तो सपोर्ट ले रहा है 15 मिनट में भी. दोनों जगह ये सपोर्ट ले रहा है. 15 मिनट आपका टाइम फ्रेम नहीं है, रिमेंबर दैट. 15 मिनट केवल ट्रेडिंग के लिए है, इंट्राडे ट्रेडिंग के लिए. बट इंट्राडे ट्रेडिंग का माइंडसेट कहाँ से लोगे आप? डे से लोगे. डे में तो ये पॉजिटिव बता रहा है, तो व्हाई शुड आई बी सेलिंग? आई एम नॉट गोना बी सेलिंग इट, राइट? It's fighting right now to hold itself on this support. Okay, so let me quickly go back. Okay, let me close this. This is very, very nice support. Reliance, absolutely perfect. You can see, I mean, I'm saying that मुझे ये सारे ट्रेड्स पता है, मैंने कितने सारे लोगों को पढ़ाया है, तो कहीं ना कहीं देखे हैं. What I want to know from you is, are you all getting finely tuned or not? A very, very nice trade. Apollo Tires, we located at 238. अभी कहाँ पे है? Apollo Tires, we wanted to enter into it at 238. That was our buying price. See here, this is, ये जगह पे हमने इसको बाय करना था. एग्जैक्टली इस जगह पे, यहीं पे कहीं पे 238 पे, यही जगह हमारा इसका बाइंग प्राइस था, बिल्कुल जहाँ से सपोर्ट लेके बाउंस बैक कर रहा था. इस जगह पे 241 और 238.40, ये हमारा इसका बाइंग प्राइस था. सो वी डिड डिस्कस इट. आई एम चेकिंग एवरीबडीज होमवर्क, डोंट वरी. ऑलरेडी इट्स 12:30, बट लेट्स सी. दिस इज अ बुलिश हरामी. Bullish harami candle. Yes, bullish harami. And then here it's a support on 200 EMA. Then stop loss, entry point. Bearish engulfing. Yeah. This is a stop loss, entry. Yes. This is, you see, this is a triple bottom. Definite sign, if it crosses and goes up, stock will go up, right? Nifty broken. Nifty broken what? Wow, finally, because I have also got those puts, you remember, 60 rupees पे खरीद के रखी हुई है. Now what I want to do, I want to exit my Lycos. I want to exit. जो भी प्राइस है उस पर मुझे इसको एग्जिट करना है. I'll modify and exit. अभी क्या प्राइस चल रहा है, क्या मिल सकता है मुझे? 8.65. I want to exit. कंप्लीट हो गया, चलो ख़त्म. It's done. Okay. So let's go here. आरकॉम मैं देखूंगी, अभी देखती हूँ आरकॉम को. सी, अब अपना माइंडसेट नेगेटिव रखो. डोंट हैव अ पॉजिटिव बायस, बिकॉज हो सकता है अब अच्छा खासा सेल आ जाए. आरकॉम वगैरह तो बेकार के स्टॉक्स हैं. आई डोंट ट्रेड इन देम. आई डोंट बिलीव इन ट्रेडिंग इन देम. इट कुड बी अ ट्रेड फ्रॉम द टॉप. It could be a trade from the top, right? It could be definitely a trade from the top. Prabhu, are you there? Can you please tell the timings for tomorrow? Hello, Prabhu. Let me text him. Timings for tomorrow. tomorrow. Timings for tomorrow. I'm just letting you know because those who are 8 o'clock. Is that fine? 8 o'clock is fine. Chalo, anyway, you communicate with him on the. You just communicate, you know, him in the on the group. He says 8 o'clock, and he will change the timing. Okay. So let me quickly run through whatever I'm having. This is triple bottom, very good trade. We've seen this, है ना? Good trade. Then आरपीजी लाइफ, एक सेकेंड, आरपीजी लाइफ को भी देख लेते हैं. अगर आरपीजी लाइफ गिर रहा है, आरपीजी लाइफ तो 9 रुपये. सी आरपीजी हैज़ नो मीनिंग, नो कनेक्शन विद इन निफ्टी. यू नो इट इज हैविंग इट्स ओन. हैटसन भी नीचे चला गया. महिंद्रा लाइफ भी. So these were all trades for today, you know, but I'm abhi to holding. I've just exited Lycos because that was a penny stock and I don't want to take chances with penny stock. They are very, very deceptive. Hindalco. देखो आप लोग देखो और मुझे बताओ कैसा चल रहा है हिंडाल्को. अब बिल्कुल हेडिंग डाउन है ये तो 100% हेडिंग डाउन. See, now it has broken the pivot point. Now it will go down. Now it has broken with volumes. You know, हमको जब पता था कि निफ्टी को ब्रेक करना है, यहाँ पे जैसे स्टॉक अभी मैंने आपको दिखाया था ना, लगा के छोड़ देना था कि जैसे ही ये पॉइंट ब्रेक होगा वी हैव टू एंटर. सो डोंट वरी अबाउट जी इक्विटी में. यू डोंट नीड टू वरी. इक्विटी छोड़ दो, कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है. 2-4 रुपये 10 रुपये आगे पीछे डजंट मेक अ डिफरेंस एट ऑल. राइट. सी कहाँ पे आ गई निफ्टी जून जनवरी पी. Just buy fall of, forget about, don't worry about, see the fall. चलने में इसको कितनी मुश्किल होती है, गिरने में कोई इशू नहीं है. धड़ाम 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 एकदम. somebody just empties the bucket, fill up होगा drop by drop and empty. जब exit होना होता absolute exit within few minutes, within few seconds. So I love trade, which basically selling trades I like. I'm a bear by nature. I'm not a bullish person. Okay, let's. How you are so convinced that Nifty will fall? Many reasons. बहुत सारे reasons हैं. Definitely the option chain. Definitely the option chain. Right? See, this is dynamically increasing. Right? When Prabhu will teach you, he will teach you. Why is it so? This is definitely one of the reason. Unwinding happening at this level, 10,500, and there is a stopover at 10,600. These are my reasons for to believe Nifty will come down. And you know, when you are in the market for so long, you know कि आज gap up opening हुई है. It's not being able to cross its previous, like see morning range. एक मैं कई बार YouTube पे बोलती रहती हूँ morning range. So put the morning range every day, right? This is the morning range. Now it's not being able to cross this morning range in the upper direction. The moment it crosses with volumes the morning range in the down, whichever direction, that direction is certain for the day. So this is how I would determine that it's going to go down. Okay, so that is why I was in my heart, you know, कल जो शाम को इसने एक movement लिया था ना, वो बहुत ही forceful movement था. मतलब कि as if somebody is trying to hold the position. See, now my trade is kind of getting better. See, I'm in loss, but not as much loss as I was in the morning. You know how much my loss in the morning was? 15,000 rupees. But I didn't show it to you because you would have said कि खुद कुछ पढ़ाते हो और कुछ और करते हो. But now, since I know it will be fine, by the end of the day I should be fine. That's why I'm showing you. It's the loss is not much. But you know, I entered on that day. But क्या होता है कि निफ्टी जो है ना बहुत स्ट्रगल मारती है. Reason being, a lot of people, FIIs, DIIs, you know, government doesn't want it to fall, right? But for how long will it take it up? How long? it will become, cumbersome at some time. It will not be able to. It's like you stuff a lot of things in a small tiny bag, so the bag will have to burst one point. Now it's bursting, it's that burst which is happening. So according to me, the day before only I bought it, so according to me it should have happened the day before. It didn't happen. Yesterday it didn't happen, and then today it has finally happened, right? So this was actually in the store for quite some time. So RPG life, if you want you can exit. RPG life, if you want you can exit. But मैंने तो अभी ले रखा है, तो I'm holding it. I'm not exiting, but you can exit if you want. Right? Quickly homework. I keep going back somewhere here and there all the time. So as I told you, BGR energy was on my radar too. It's a good trade. This is GPPL. That was also a good trade. Looking very nice to me. See, our time is already. This is a very. See, BGR energy was a. This was, and this BGR energy is a better trade than BG anything. Like, let me show you here. See here. BGR energy. Hey, BGR energy, there was another one. BGR energy. How come this and that are different? ये same trade है ना? So this was the trade, and it looked good to me. It definitely looks good to me. I mean, we definitely will buy it once. Let a green candle form. We'll definitely enter into it. It looks good. It looks good to me. Okay, this one is GPPL. GPPL में वही बात है, ऊपर resistance है, so any time we have a resistance at the top, we would not like to trade, right? We would like to have a trade which does not have any resistance at the top. Oh, a lot of homework is there. So what? Trade from the top. Now अगर हम trade from the top की बात कर रहे हैं, तो हमको RSI MACD combine करना चाहिए. I would suggest that, because that'll give you confirmation. Right now looking, अभी क्या कर रहे हो आप? ग्राफ बन चुका है और तब आप देख रहे हो, right? But what you have to do, predict the future. How will you predict? अगर ये बनी है कैंडल, आप क्या predict करोगे? कुछ नहीं करोगे. How would you predict कि ये आपका bottom हो चुका है? You need to have the RSI and MACD and the moving averages with you. Then you can say, yes, this is my trade from the top and trade from the bottom. So you need the support of other things as well. Morning star and bullish engulfing. Not a very clear trade, right? Not a very clear trade. This one, I want absolute clear. This is a clear trade. This is a clear trade. Trade from the bottom. Dhampur sugar. So MACD RSI crossover all in one line. Global offshore. This one is a good trade, right? So this bullish engulfing, and then it's going up. This is a 200 EMA rejection. Yes, you can see it's a resistance here, and then again for 50 moving average resistance. This is a Apollo Hospital trade of resistance. Okay, should we see it? We're already up with our time. I don't know whether it's recording or not. I have no idea. So here, see, it has actually come down, right? It's coming down. See, आज तो निफ्टी वैसे ही डाउन है. तो ऊपर खुल के नीचे आ रही है, and that is what ये good support है. This is a good support, very nice support, and bearish doji, good. JP Associates. Now tell me, what do we do? I want to check your homework. Maybe 11:30 to 12 I have a meeting tomorrow, so I can see it at about 1 o'clock. I can look into your homework if you want. The leftover homework I can check tomorrow. So very, very nice support the trade is taking. Very nice support. 10 moving averages taking a support. Yes. Okay, this is fine. So what I'm saying, I have a idea, right? If you all agree with me, Sunday we don't have a class, but how about tomorrow we have a class? Once you take a Prabhu's class, then I take a class from 12:30 onwards. I have a meeting from 10:30 to 12. 12:30 onwards I can take a class. 12:30 to 2:30 I take, and Prabhu take from 8 to 10. Then Sunday we keep off. What do you have to say about it? How about this proposition? I can't see your question. हाँ, क्या बोलते हो आप लोग? See if it is 8. मेरी मर्जी नहीं, मेरी मर्जी से काम नहीं चलता, मुझे आप लोगों की मर्जी पता करनी है. अगर नहीं करना है कोई बात नहीं, then we'll do it later. We just wanted, I was just thinking if I can utilize Saturday Sunday with you guys, I'll be happy. Normally I don't work on Sunday, but I thought हमको थोड़े और ट्रेडिंग डेज मिल जाएंगे. बोलो आप लोग क्या बोलना चाहते हो? Is that going to be too much of work? That in morning Prabhu's class, then afternoon my class, or Sunday you don't want to do it? Some of you are saying I'm fine with 2 classes tomorrow. So we finish on Sunday, then Saturday, and then Sunday you have free for yourself. Saturday morning Prabhu's class, and afternoon your session is fine for tomorrow. 2 classes tomorrow is okay. Fine for 2 classes. We can have your class too. Yes, ठीक है. तो most of you are fine, है ना? दे दो ना, 15 दिन की तो बात है. 15 दिन में भी 1 हफ्ता तो खत्म हो गया. बस 1 हफ्ते की और बात है. फिर तो आप लोग, you don't need to be, we won't be asking your time in after that, है ना? Just give us time tomorrow, then Sunday we can all have, off. ठीक है? So we will see how, either we'll extend the same link, we'll make it from 8 to 2:30, we'll extend it like that, or what we can do is we'll make a fresh link. Whatever it is, you will be communicated. Don't worry about that. ठीक है? So we have 2 classes. I'll take it from 12:30 to 2:30. Then Sunday we don't have a class, and Prabhu will take it from 8 to 10. With this, let me sign off. I'll see your homework, and I'm going to teach you tomorrow volumes. Where do you get the volumes, right? How and where no, that I won't teach you. I will teach you how do you filter out these stocks? How do you get these 5 setups in a simplified way and a in a quicker way, right? I'll teach you that. But today you have to work